Hello, hello, and welcome back to Intuitive Business Growth Season 6, a collection of micro trainings to increase your wealth, freedom, and business success in the next 12 months. I am your host and intuitive business consultant, Megan Camille, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to today's guest, Joe Soley. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. For those of you who are new to Jo, she is the founder of Bizology, a business coaching approach that blends modern strategy with the ancient science of numerology. With over 30 years' experience in business development, sales, and marketing, she helps entrepreneurs understand their unique numeric blueprint so they can make clear decisions, work with timing, and build businesses that actually fit them. Joe's work is grounded, practical, and results focused, built on the belief that alignment matters more than hustle and that there is no one size fits all formula for success. When she's not talking numbers, you'll likely find her in leopard print, fueled by good coffee, me too, or dreaming of Samos, the birthplace of Pythagoras. Okay, where she runs her retreats. Amazing. Wow, so excited for this conversation, Joe. First, I would love to for you to take us into what brought these two things together for you, business and numerology.
Perfect start, perfect start. So I've got 30 plus years, like you said, experience in sales, marketing, and business development, but something always fell off. So I lived overseas for 14 years, Middle East, Far East. I was working abroad and I had amazing jobs, but I was never really happy. And that's because I'm a life path one. And I hate being told what to do. And one is all about leadership. And 14 years ago, I started my own business and I was doing sales and marketing, but I didn't really feel I had a thing. I didn't really feel I had a message. And it was the 8th of March, 2017, and I went to an event, and the keynote speaker said, forget International Women's Day, it's International Women's Millennium, because we're now in the two, and two is all about divine feminine, it's all about using your intuition, it's all about fluidity. And I was like, wow. And he had me at hello. And that night, like light bulbs and aha moments went off left, right, and centre because I finally realised what it meant to be a life path one, the leader. So I'm here to do something innovative that hasn't been done before. And I went down a rabbit hole. Don't do it, don't do it. I went to the London College of Psychic Studies. I studied numerology very deeply. I bought 50 books and I wanted to bring numerology into business. I created Bizology and I still do the sales and the marketing piece, but I show people who they are at soul level, which can be found in your numbers.
Mm. And talk to me a bit about the difference in running a business when you know who you are at a soul level versus at a personality level.
Yeah, yeah. So when I really understood my oneness, which is I'm 53 now, never married, no kids, lived all over the world, that explained it. Society's like, get married, have a family, do this, do that. But I'm here for me and then I can help others. Six, I don't have six really in my chart at all. I live in a 42 house, which is six, is we. And I was trying to fit networking and fit groups and fit communities and that was not working for me. And I thought something was wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm here to live for my leadership. I'm here to live for my innovation, my trailblazer, my pioneering energy. Walt Disney was the one, Steve Jobs was the one. So when I really understood that, it was like, I'm not going mad. It gave me permission to be who I am. It goes a lot deeper. There's about 30 numeric, formulas. But I am born on the 4th of the 4th. Nothing gets past me. I'm a dog with a bone. Like I do everything properly. I'm a little workaholic. And it's easy to stay in four energy. It's easy to stay on the number that you're born on. But that's kind of sorting out your paperwork or making your bed. That's not going to get you the results. There are gifts and talents there, but you can really move forward. So I started really uncovering about myself on a deeper level, understanding who I was, giving myself permission to say no because it's a full sentence, not really living in other people's blueprints of who they wanted me to be, really understanding who I'm here to be, my soul contract, what I'm here for, and then understanding other people, giving them a bit of a break, appreciating their energies. You're not the number next to you. My mother's a two. I love her to bits, but she, drives me mad. And understanding like odd numbers get on with odd numbers, even numbers get on with even numbers. There's a blueprint, there's energies in your name. We work in 9 year cycles. There's better years and easier years to do things. So when I found numerology 9 years ago now, I was in a 9 year. And it's not the best time to start something new because when you get to your 1 year, it feels old. So then I waited. So for the last 9 years, I've used numeric principles, I've used numeric calculations, numeric wisdom, but also cycles of cosmic currents.
Okay, so I'm hearing that we have, because just for the listeners, so you all know, I often consult with numerologists, astrologists, all of the gists, right? Because I know that there's so much more at play than just my personality in this world building a business. And what I'm hearing you say here, which is more in depth than what I've heard before, is that one, we have our own, like how we can see us at a soul level, but then also sort of like our co-creation or um experience with also the macro, right? Like the sort of like the 9 year cycles. So what would you recommend someone look at first? Would it be the life path number, or would it be like where they are in one of those cycles, or together?
Yeah, the three most important things, 75% of what's going on in Joe's life, in Megan Camille's life, is the life path number. I'm a one, you're an 11. You're the spiritual teacher. I'm the leader. So this is the path you're here to walk this lifetime. You cannot change your date of birth. Okay. So that is the most important number. It shows your strengths, it shows your weaknesses, it shows what you're here to do. So I'm here to be an innovative leader, and you're here to be a spiritual teacher who inspires. Okay. Then I would say look at the date of the month that you're born on. So for me, the way I'm the leader is for to build. The way Megan Camille, you're a spiritual teacher, is another 11. So you're the spiritual teacher who spiritual teaches. Okay, 11, 11. The third most important thing, so they're the first two numbers straight out of the gate with your chart. The third most important piece is your personal year. There are better years and easier years to do things. I'm in a 9 year at the moment, which is endings, shedding, deleting, releasing, letting go. I don't say this word a lot because I talk about learning, but it's a year for healing, right? You're personally, since your birthday, because personal years work birthday to birthday, you're in a personal year 3. A great time for a summit. A year to communicate, a year for creativity. And not a year to work super hard. 3's lucky. Look at the shape. Two horseshoes on top of each other. It's a year to enjoy yourself. So we
Mm.
work in personal year cycles. The universe collectively works in cycles as well. 2026 is a one energy, 2 plus 2 plus 6. People say it's the year of the fire horse. It is. It's also a very kind of innovative, regenerative year. in that 2026 energy. So personal year cycles show us what's going on for us right now. Sometimes the tide is in, sometimes the tide is out. So, how amazing to know I'm not going mad. My business suddenly hasn't stopped working. The year that I'm in is not fertile for XYZ. So, Megan Camille is in a 3 year, the tide is in, go, go, go. I'm in a 9 year, the tide is out, let go, let God.
Mm. Oh, that is so powerful. I actually have goosebumps there. And how beautiful to see. And I talk about this often, like sometimes we're in an ebb and sometimes we're in a flow.
Yeah.
Now, I feel that energetically, right? And it sounds like you're able to feel that and see that and read that in numbers. But either way, this is a natural rhythm. This is a natural rhythm to have ebbs and to have flows, that it is not a constant flow, right? We actually require the ebb to have another flow. And your point to these top three numbers and the life path number, like you said, like we can't actually change our birth date. Our life path is our life path. What are some indications that one is walking their life path, and what are some indications that they are not?
Good question. So, money's a byproduct of alignment, okay? And then your life path is a byproduct of alignment, which then results in income. So I find that when people are walking their path, their life path, be it one, leadership, two, sensitivity, three, communication, then things flow. Life isn't a bed of roses anyway. We're here to learn, okay? We're here to learn what we didn't finish learning in a previous life. You can see what number you are in your chart last time. But when you're walking your path, alignment is a thing. Life flows. The business isn't difficult. You collaborate in the right way. You know who you are. You understand why you're here. You appreciate if you got a number, you got it for a reason. If you don't have a number like me and six, you don't have it for a reason.
Mhm.
So understand. So if somebody's really struggling, kind of trying to put round pegs in square holes, pushing a cart up a hill, doing something that is totally out of alignment, they're normally trying to work against their life path. So that was me before I really understood what one is here to do. One is here to put their head down, be independent, get on with it, mind their own business, sort themselves out, and from that place help other people. But I called myself your brilliant business angel. Like, what? I was working in people's businesses. I was helping them run events. I was good at it, don't get me wrong, because I'm organized, but it wasn't lighting me up. It wasn't like making me want to jump out of bed every morning. It wasn't like helping me walk the path I'm here to walk. And when I really understood, I'm here to do something that hasn't been done before. I'm here to be a trailblazer. I won't know the vision. I will literally do step, 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 step. And then it made me think, I'm not going crazy. That is what I'm here for.
Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. And hearing you talk about this, seeing what the 11 was, because I actually had forgotten that. It's one of those things that don't like, that's why I go and consult, is because that I don't remember these things, but I love them, right? And
Yeah.
something that you had on there was, which we'll look at the slides when we do the micro training, is that my life path number is spiritual teacher. And I always run into issue because I blend spirituality with business, but I always run into issue when I lean too heavily on strategy, thinking like, oh, this is what people really want, and like I know it's not what they need. I know what they need is this spiritual teaching. But if I rely heavily on the practical, I start to lose people. And if I go deep into the spirituality, they start to come. So I can see how it feels one into alignment and one out of alignment. Um, so I would love for you to take us into your micro training so that our audience can get a bit of a taste, a deeper taste already for your expertise here.
Okay, no problem. I'm just going to share my screen with you.
Okay. Yes, we can see.
Okay, one moment. Okay, thank you, Megan Camille. So today we're going to look at how to build a business aligned with your life path number. So, as Megan Camille said, I'm Jo Soley. My business is Bizology, and I'm a business coach, business numerologist, and I help you use the power of numerology to elevate your business success. So I'm a life path one, the leader. I'm born on the 4th of the 4th, which is all about structure, control, routine, and system. And I'm currently in a 9 year, which is about endings and healing. We don't have time today to look at the personal years, but we're going to focus on the life path. So we're going to look at what numerology is and isn't, how we use it in business, how to work out your life path number, and what this means for you, how you can use it to move forward in business. So, like astrology looks to the stars, numerology looks to numbers. Nothing happens in life without numbers. They're intrinsic to everything that we do. Numbers speak, and their language is numerology. So, where does it come from? So, it's an ancient esoteric science. The ancient Greeks, the ancient Egyptians, Plato, Nero all used it. It's in the Kabbalah, it's in the Bible, the Chaldeans, the Babylonians used it, and Pythagoras is the godfather of numerology. And he taught us that numbers are vibrational quality. Because numbers are deep, they're innate, they're cosmic, they're fundamental of form. Nothing happens in life without numbers. Let's take the number 4. We have 4 fingers, 4 seasons, 4 directions, 4 parts of our brain, 4 pairs to our DNA, 4 walls to this house, 4 wheels on a car, 4 legs to a chair, 4 suits in a pack of cards or in the tarot cards, because 4 is all about structure, control, routine, and system. And in life, 4 keeps us on track. Remember what I said about me being born on the 4th of the 4th. So every number tells a story. And today we're going to look at your story because we're all energy. And numerology is so powerful because it's based on the concept of uniqueness. You're here to do a job I can't do. I'm here to do a job you can't do. But we're not taught that at school. We're taught, community, collaboration, cohesion, but we're all unique. Our numeric chart shows us our uniqueness. And Bizology helps you find the missing piece in your business. It shows you what you're here to do. It shows you that uniqueness is your divinity. Because if you have a number, you have it for a reason. If you don't have a number, you don't have it for a reason. So today I'm going to show you your life path number. So what is that number? So we take the life path from your whole date of birth, and you cannot change your date of birth. It's impossible. You can change your name. Lots of people do change their name. Change your name, change your life, because words are spells. That's why we call it spelling. But you can't change your date of birth. So it's also called your destiny number. I don't call it that. Sounds a bit woo in business, but it is what you're destined to do. So I'm destined to be the one, the leader. This is 75% your life path, the path you're here to walk. It's the most important number to learn because we need to understand the impact that it has on our life. There's over 30 calculations, as I said before, but this is the most important one. So let's have a look. What's your life path number? So we're going to start with Megan Camille. She's a life path 11. The path Megan Camille is here to walk this lifetime is the spiritual teacher. And she's born on the 11th. So everyone jumps up and down at 11:11. But if you do see it, stop. What are you thinking about in that moment? It's like a sign. But the spiritual teacher is a master number. There's thousands of volts running through Megan Camille. She's psychic. It's an intuitive energy, but super intuitive. Never, ever, ever go against your gut. If something feels off, it is. And ask Spirit, Source, Divine, God to bring you the strategy because psychic leadership and inspiration is the path you're here to walk. Now you're in a 3-year, which is a communication and self-expression year. So I have a QR code, which you can go straight to my app. It's my free gift and it pops up with a little video of me showing you what path you're in. But if you want to do it old school, let's do mine. So 4 plus 4 plus 1973, day plus month plus year. That gives us 1981. 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1 is 19, which is 10, which is 1. So now we're going to go through all of the life path numbers and what they mean. So 1, all about leadership. So 1s are here to lead. They have to do something different. They are all about the results and build your business not from urgency, because 1s can be a bit quick. Build it from leadership. Life path 2 is the sensitive. They're very intuitive because if you look at 11, which is psychic, 1 and 1 is 2. So they are here for emotional awareness. They're brilliant in partnership. They're good at balance. They're good at attention to detail. But watch fear because this can hold you back. 3, like I said before, it's lucky. 2 horseshoes on top of each other. It's the communicator. So 3s are charismatic. They're joyful. They're creative. They're born to share their message with the world. They're creative messengers, but they can worry about what other people think, and this can hold them back. So watch that, because your birthright is to share your message with the world. 3. 4 is the builder. So 4 is all about structure, control, routine, and system, like we said before. Very grounded, very focused. If you're a life path 4, you're here to build with discipline, self-discipline. Watch being resistant. 5 is all about freedom and change and expansion and growth. It's the adventurer. So they have limitless potential. They love exploring. They're here to create change. But make sure, because you can spin about 20 plates at once, make sure you're not too scattered or restless. 6 is the nurturer. Look at the 6. It's pregnant. It's all about relationships. 6s are about connection, community, groups and service. They understand how people feel more than any other number. But watch your boundaries. Make sure you give from the overflow of the cup and not the cup itself. Sixes can sometimes lose self in the we piece. Seven. Seven is the seeker, all about thinking and seeking and learning and questioning and asking. So it's half like data and half mysticism. The more you learn, the more you earn, sevens. That is true for a seven. They are very introspective, but sometimes they can like overthink or paralysis analysis. So watch that doesn't stop you from moving forward, sevens. Eight. Eight is infinity, abundance, success, and wealth. It is the CEO. And eights nail it in business. They know what to do. They have this innate executive, intuitive ability. It's all about high standards, professional courage in the tarot card. It's strength. But watch being hypercritical of self. Nines. What do we do in the UK when we need help? We ring 999. Nine is the humanitarian, very old souls, service over success, impact over income. You can be as successful as the next person, but you have to go about it the other way. Watch. It's six and nine is similar energies upside down. Watch blurred boundaries. What about you, nines? Then no number's better than any other number, but some numbers can see more, be more, and do more. And here we've got our master numbers 11s, the spiritual teacher, cosmically aware, psychic, illuminates the truth. So higher guidance all the way, illuminates what's going on for other people, psychically tuned in. But 11s, you need to make sure you're grounded, avoid too much coffee, sugar, alcohol, exercise, because you've got thousands of volts running through you. But keep connected to spirit and keep grounded. 22, the architect of change. Transformational change. 22. 11 is the inner world. 22 is the outer world. Natural leaders, ambitious. They also need to be spiritual connected, but in a different way. Here to leave a legacy, create an empire. You might think you're a 33, but the way that I'm showing you to do it, you're a 6. We haven't got any 33s at the moment. 33 is Christ consciousness. Jesus died at 33. So, numerology reminds you who you are. It talks to you in a way that nothing else does. It helps you remember. This is my free gift, which Megan Camille is going to link to the piece as well, so you can instantly discover your life path number. And any questions, please do message me, jo@josoli.com.
Ooh, that was delicious. Thank you for sharing that and for giving the deeper dive into each one of those numbers because while it's very exciting for me to see mine, I love that our viewers can pause, get out there, either do it the old school way or even better, your app there, get theirs, and then see what it's all about. Thank you very much for this.
You're
Also, will you
welcome.
please just share what your social media handles are, and of course those will be below this video, but go ahead and share those.
So my website is josoli.com. Facebook, it's Bizology with Jo Soli, and Insta is Jo Soli Bizology.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. And below this video, you'll also find the link to Joe's complimentary gift for you, as well as all of her socials and website. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Joe. That was lovely.
Thank
And
you. It was lovely to meet you, 1111s.
yes, for sure. And we'll see you all next time on Intuitive Business Growth. Bye for now.